Okay, it's getting serious around here. You saw in the thumbnail. So recently, Fragrance by Fragrance Flex reached out and said, "Hey, would you like to check out our newest Fomo fragrances?" Of course, I haven't checked out any in a little while, and they sent me the four newest ones. And when I did a little research on what's what, and saw that this is cloning this, I said, "Oh, we're not doing all four in one video. We're doing individuals because this has to be critiqued heavier than others because this is my favorite fresh Mancera. This is top 5 Mancera in my collection. Yes, I know the Intense is out. I have a 60 ml coming from overseas. It gets delivered Friday. It's Tuesday at the recording of this. No, Wednesday at the recording of this. I think it's Friday or Saturday it's coming in. So we'll have an Intense French Riviera video next week. Don't worry. I know. I bought it. I got some other Manceras coming through. But for the time being, I want to see how close this is to this, because for the money, I'd love to recommend a great clone of French Riviera, because I love French Riviera. So let's see if it's maybe good or if it's maybe shit. Stay tuned.
Back again, yet again, once again.
Always giving you the real, one fragrance at a time. It's TLTG reviews, baby.
So also, the caps come off pretty easy. All four of them have this going on in the box. All four fragrances. I saw one's Torino 22. I forgot what the other two are. But when I saw this one was French Riviera, I said, whew, we're doing that first. Which I'm sure a lot of you expect. Sorry about all the throat clearing. I have to be careful because that cap didn't flip those other. It's very extravagant and kind of unnecessary. Just put everything on. Oh, it's a very weak magnet. That's why. Like, it's bold to pick it up by this. Like, it's cool that they wanted to go magnetic, but in transport, it seems to want to come out. Very unique bottle designs, though. So they're extraits, Elixir de Parfum. They can cleverly word it all they want. It's a pure parfum. It's an extrait, however you want to look at it. The little jewel. 100 ml Elixir de Parfum. Fomo Parfums. Okay, so here's what we're going to do. Sorry about that. We're going to put French Riviera on the NWO hand, left hand. So good. And we're going to put Midnight Riviera on the Rose hand, the right hand. Definitely similar in the air. And this is an eau de parfum. This is an extrait. That can play a role on how the top notes are going to be versus the heart and base, because as you add oil concentration, even if it was an identical formula, if you add oil concentration, it shifts the balance of the top, mid, and base. So let's go with the original first. Soft, creamy, powdery, light sunscreen, citrus, watery aquatic. Creamy, floppy white flower, the tiare flower. I love French Riviera. I really do. I love French Riviera. I've seen some compare my fragrance Sunkissed Island to French Riviera. What the fuck is wrong with y'all? I love French Riviera, but they don't smell the same. This does not have tequila. This is not full of cardamom. Not even close to the same florals. I don't get it, but anything to kind of, I guess, make me go, what the fuck, to people, I guess. Anything to try to get a rise out of me? I don't know. So beautiful. Okay, so the clone is more citrusy. Like, far more citrus. Big difference in citrus. That light, creamy, solar, sunscreen creaminess is there, but is a lot more juicy citrus, making my mouth water. So Midnight Riviera, the openings, I would say probably about 75, 80% accurate. Not as close as I would want them to be. Both great. Midnight Riviera smells great. But some of the more dominant accords of French Riviera's opening are muted for the citrus to have a strong hold on the opening. All in all, pretty close, though. All in all, pretty close. Maybe it was just an opening blast because it's starting to get much creamier and much more aquatic, and the citrus is kind of chilling out. Maybe it was just the initial blast of it, because it's coming in strong now. The opening is stronger. This is a stronger smell than this is in the opening. So, performance might be in. Look, this is no slouch. This is a really strong fragrance. I wouldn't call it a beast, but this is an above average performer. This might be a beast because it's like much noticeably stronger in the opening. Noticeably. Noteworthy for me to make it a point to talk about it. Very aquatic at this point. They're getting closer. We're in the 80 some odd percent range. I mean, they're not identical, but we're getting there. So I'll pull up the notes here. I'll put it on screen for you guys. We had an 8.4 out of 10 on 5 ratings with Parfumo. Aquatic, citrus, fruity, fresh, floral. We got black pepper, ginger, lemon, orange, tangerine. Marine notes, mimosa, pine, tiare, vetiver. Very similar notes. Amber, sea salt, white musk. Let me compare the notes real quick. Lemon, orange, ginger. Identical. Identical note pyramid, which on here, 7.9 out of 10, 969 ratings. Almost a dead on 8, 7.9 on almost 1,000 ratings. So it's not just me. It really likes Mancera, French Riviera. Can't wait to see what they did by adding oud to the intense and everything. Like, I have high hopes. If it's not up to snub, I'm going to shit all over the intense because I have a strong bond with this fragrance, which is why if this was bad, this was going to get the business. And it's not. It's really good. And it is getting much closer. The more it settles down, the closer it's getting to actual French Riviera. And it is still noticeably stronger. Let me look real quick at what the difference in price is, because I haven't looked at price. Let me go to FragFlex real quick. Midnight Riviera, how much are these going for? $50 even. So that's versus French Riviera is usually around 100. Let me see if they got it in stock. 120 ml is in stock for 110. So it's right under half the price for right under 20 ml less, 20 ml less. So it's literally right under half the price. $50 for 100 ml versus $109 for 120 ml. So it comes down to, do you just want to get the original, or do you want to get the added performance for just about the same profile? I mean, for me, I still want to have the original. I just love the original. It's top 5 Mancera in my collection, and I'm pushing close to 60 bottles with the new ones coming in. I got Explicit Vanilla, Ombre Tonka, the new Intense Instant Crush. Those 4 coming in. I'm starting to push towards the 60 bottle range. I love Mancera. I've got like 30, close to 30 Montal fragrances. I love Pierre Montal's work. I just do. I think serious bang for your buck in the $70 to $100 price point range from discounters from Mancera and Montal. And so, me being me, I still want this one. I would still want this one. I just would, like, had I known ahead of time they had this, I'd probably bought it and be like, I just have to see, so I can see if I can recommend it to you guys that don't want to spend $110 on this. I still say you should get this. If you want French Riviera and you want to get the French Riviera experience, you need to buy Mancera French Riviera. But if you're cool with almost and stronger, I have to admit it's stronger. Noticeably stronger. Noticeably strong, like much stronger. And again, this is in the above average category for longevity, projection, sillage for me, especially for a fresher fragrance. This is smelling like a beast. I'm actually going to wear this today. I'm going to do my Sin of the Day Shorts video in a little bit after I'm done editing these videos. I got my Undefeated Jordan 4s video for the sneaker channel. Subscribe to TLTG Kicks if you like sneakers. And then I'm going to edit this video and get it up on YouTube. And then I'm going to spray this. We've got stuff to go run around and do today. It's Wednesday. It's Get Shit Done Day. And it's like 70 degrees today. So having a fresh fragrance is going to be totally fine. But this shit is strong. So all in all, I'm going to give it an 8.5 out of 10. I'm not going to give it a 9 yet. It's got serious potential to grow into a 9. But I have to see what an actual wearing experience is. Because it would be a 9 if it was, almost identical, about as close as it could be to French Riviera's scent profile. It is stronger. That kind of sways a little bit of, I think, how the profile's coming across. But they are getting noticeably closer and closer and closer as they settle. So we're going to stick to an 8.5 out of 10 great first impressions rating. Bordering outstanding. And the likelihood of it bumping to a 9 is really high. For 9 out of 10 being outstanding. So if you want to see what the wearing experience has been like, make sure to tune in to the next weekly rotation video. That'll be the Sunday that follows this. Probably 3 or 4 videos from this video. And I'll be able to tell you what my wearing experience was like, what the performance was like, if anybody randomly complimented me, because I've got a blood donation today. We got to go to Sam's. We got to go to Walmart. We're going to eat Chinese. And that's just the 4 places off the top of my head. So I'm going to be around a variety of groups of people throughout the day. And you never know. When you're out in the world, you're touching grass, you're touching concrete, you're out doing things, you go in different places. You never know. And with a strong-ass fragrance that smells very refreshing like this, who knows? I might get 10 compliments. Might get no compliments. Who knows? But we're going to find out. So 8.5 out of 10 from Midnight Riviera from Fomo Parfums. I like it. I like it quite a bit. And if you want an almost experience, it is pretty much almost there, but stronger. I think, a safer bet than normal to tell you this is a beast, because it's not settling down. I'm probably going to do 5 sprays around the neck like I normally do, and it's probably going to have some serious trail going on. So likelihood of me getting a compliment today, I think, is going to be pretty damn high. Different cashiers, waiters, hostesses, different things. Blood donation nurse, go see Marisol, let her tap the vein, call her the vein whisperer. That's the little joke we have. I'm a regular on my blood donations. I know a lot of the girls that work there. So, yeah, so you never know. Compliment factor is high on this one, I think, so likelihood is going to be high on possibly getting one. I'll report back on Wednesday. Thanks for checking out the videos. Link down below if you want to grab yourself a bottle. Make sure to like and subscribe before you leave. We'll see you on the next one.